Hello, beautiful Libra, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra, or anyone for that matter, even if you're not a Libra. I trust that there is something in here for you, so please use your intuition, your discernment at all times. Libra. We've been in anticipation. Like, I just feel anticipation. We had this feeling when we did the reading for you, your future is coming from an unexpected direction. Please tell me why this energy is still in your space. I received a vision of a map and someone placed a compass in the center of it, but they didn't place it. I saw them like throw it, like as if someone was rolling the dice. Like they placed the compass on the map, but it was as if they threw it. And then I heard your fortune may come from any direction. And I'm just like, wait a minute. We channeled this for you where your future was coming from an unexpected direction. Why? So I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions of why is this energy still in your space? So one, it tells me that it hasn't happened yet, or it is happening. And you're sitting in anticipation, kind of waiting, but you're not waiting low vibrationally. You're doing a lot of work in the ethers. You're doing a lot of spiritual work right now. A lot of energies are moving in the astral realms, okay? I also got something about mysterious winds, but when I wrote winds, I heard winds, but I wrote down winds. So there's something about mysterious winds. I'm seeing Isis with her wings. And she's creating these like mysterious winds for the mysterious winds. Okay, wow. I mean, talk about poetry. Isis flapping her wings, creating these mysterious winds for mysterious winds. I literally just, okay, here we go. Someone may be a lyricist, someone may be an artist, a poet, a writer. There's a lot of creativity in your space. This is connected to that wild card blank reading that we also did for you. So there's two readings here that are connected. And then I heard something about a 50-50 chance, something either way. Again, I have a lot of questions. Why does this keep coming up in your space? There's also something about your gifts where your gifts are aligned. Like you're coming head to head with something, I feel like. I really feel like you're coming head to head with something. Your gifts, right place, right time, right fortune. 0000. There's something about a Leo connection. You could also be connected to a Cancer, or you may have Leo Cancer in your chart. You may be drawn to watching the recent Leo reading and the recent Cancer reading that we just did. I'm also feeling someone is a gambler or some kind of risk that you're taking. The risk will pay off. It doesn't have to be actually gambling. But like you feel like you may be taking a gamble, or you feel like you're going to take a risk and the risk is going to pay off. And not a lot of people can say that. Not a lot of people can say that they have taken a risk and it had paid off or is paying off, because a lot of things have to align in that moment that you jump into it. I'm seeing someone jump into a portal. Okay. Regarding love, I got February, number 2. I also had number 44. So this is also 244. The frequency of 244 keeps coming up, and I haven't looked up that number, but that also came up for Sagittarius. So you also may have a Sagittarius connection. The song by ABBA, Take a Chance on Me, came through, and the specific lyrics of, if you change your mind, I'm the first in line. When I did your scrying channeled messages, I sat with the energy, and then another message came through that I didn't write down. You didn't see me write this down, but it is something about the same direction. Again, this is still the same energy that keeps repeating itself. So to me, it tells me a few things, but we'll get into the cards and see how this all unfolds. But there's something about the same direction that you're on. You're still on this path. You're moving in this direction. However, the details are just changing. And I don't know what that means just yet. So, okay, if you're new to my channel, hi. I'm clairsentient, claircognizant. I have the capabilities of visualizing and seeing energy. I have my ancestors here with me, so please be respectful. Let me just say my thank you. Thank you to my ancestors known and unknown. Thank you to Mother Goddess Inanna Ishtar. Thank you to Spirits of the Most High. Thank you to Libra for allowing me to read for you today and for trusting me with your energy. First and foremost, that is very important because I am entering your sacred space. I honor where you are. Okay. I'm also a health medium. I'm recognizing that these are my gifts, so I do sometimes channel health related messages. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I feel like I'm swaying. I feel like I'm moving, but I'm standing still. Some of you may be experiencing vertigo. Some of you, that's the same direction. Details are changing. So it's the same direction, but the details are changing. There's a lot of things that are moving around you in your space, and you may feel like you're standing still, or you're in the same place, or you're moving in the same path. You haven't moved in a different path. You haven't started a different path. You're in the same direction because that's exactly where you need to be. This is exactly where you are supposed to be. But the details around you are changing. I'm seeing that your synchronicities are going to start changing, Libra, or they may have already started to change. So you're seeing new angel numbers. You're seeing new words, names. You're not getting new guides. No, I don't know if someone asked that. No, you're not getting a new guide. These are still your same guides, but they're giving you new details because you're reaching a new vibration, a new frequency where you are able to intake these new details. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. For Libra, thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Someone may have a cat. I'm seeing a really beautiful cat. I'm seeing that she or he, kind of feeling a she sheds a lot. But she's very pretty. Something about your cat. Definitely you're familiar. Definitely you're, okay, you have a very strong soul contract with your cat. Could be any pet, but I'm seeing, wow, very specifically your cat. Okay, Libra, at the bottom of the deck is luck and right timing. See, I'm telling you, there's something about your fortune. There's something about your fortune that's coming. What did I write here? Your fortune may come from any direction. Okay. I have a lot of questions. I have so many questions in your space. Why is this energy still here? I understand divine timing. I understand right timing. But we've been channeling this for quite some time. I don't know when we did that reading. Your future is coming from an unexpected direction. As soon as we started to tap into that energy, it's like this frequency has been known. This frequency has been seen. You saw that message and now you're you know that this is coming. So you're anticipating that to come because you've seen it, you've witnessed it, you felt it. It's like you've tethered yourself. That's what I'm seeing here. You've tethered yourself to this fortune. Okay, we're getting somewhere. You tethered yourself to a synchronicity. Wow. Okay, falling angel. This rarely comes out. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. You've tethered yourself to a synchronicity, meaning a message came through for you. When we did that reading, you had so many confirmations in that reading, in the spirit messages that were coming to you. So you tethered yourself to that fortune. You tethered yourself to that synchronicity. So you're doing other things, but you're still on the same path. You're still moving in the same direction. And you're doing what you need to be doing, but that tether, that message, that synchronicity, you've tethered yourself to it, and that's this falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. So, meaning you don't always think about these synchronicities, you don't always think about this spirit message. You don't always think about the vision or the oh my God, I'm getting something about prophecy now. Where are you taking me? Libra. You feel, okay, I keep feeling this energy for you that like you dream really big. You dream in ways that other people do not believe is capable or is possible, but you dream so big, even to the point where you know that your dream is larger than you. You know your dream is connected to something bigger than you. If I feel like that would make sense to you guys. So there's something here that you have, like, again, it's like this tethering to a knowing, but you're busy in your day-to-day life. Like, you don't, how do I explain that, Spirit? Okay, I'm getting the energy of like you've fallen asleep, spiritual narcolepsy, you've fallen asleep to this idea, or like this idea has, or this dream, or this fortune, or the unveiling of it is just, hi mama, not my talks here. She's like, do you need help? I'm sorry, guys. Just give me a moment. I'm like definitely in another space right now. There's the cat. There's the cat opportunity. See, I'm saying this like right place, right time, right fortune. Right place, right time, right fortune. And you're just going to fall into it. You're going to fall into this opportunity, into this right time, right place, right fortune. Like, you're gonna fall like head to head. You're gonna come head to head with this. But I feel like you may have forgotten about that. How do I say that? Like, you may have forgotten. See, this is a prophecy, the fates. The simplest way that I can put it, because I can't like find the words to describe how massive this energy is, and perhaps it's the fact that like our language has not evolved to explain the frequency that you're actually in. That's what I feel right now. I don't have the words to explain the frequency that you're in. The simplest way that I can put it is like you've forgotten that you received a vision of your fortune, or that like you're so busy in your day-to-day world that you're unconscious to it. I don't know. Like you're not consciously aware of it. You received it, you have an inner knowing about it, but then it may have like taken it's taking its time, obviously, because it's right time, right place. It's taken its time. And you may be focused on like other opportunities, so you're not consciously aware of the tethering. You're not consciously aware that you have tethered yourself to this fortune or to those synchronicities. You haven't, or to that prophecy, like, but you're subconsciously tethered to them, or like this other consciousness of yours, like this higher consciousness of yours, thank you, Spirit, is tethered to this. And you don't like visit this space as often. This may have been like a once in a lifetime experience where you're just like, how did I get there? How did I see that vision? Where you can't like repeat or you can't like, oh my God, Libra. I'm so sorry. You ever like have this like intense experience? Okay, for example, like I'll give you guys an example. Like I've only astral projected once and I didn't mean to do it. Like that's what I'm seeing here. And I've never done it again because it's not like a forced thing. Like I know people can like do that just on the spur of the moment, but like it's something that for me, how my composition is made up or my whatever, I can't astral project on the whim. So it's almost like you didn't mean to do something. You just kind of fell into seeing something. It feels like a once in a lifetime vision or experience that you had spiritually, but you weren't like, you were there but you weren't really there. Like you were here consciously, but your consciousness was like elsewhere. Like you connected yourself to a higher consciousness and you saw something or you felt something and you like tethered to it. You tethered to it. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm so sorry. How long have I been talking about that? Okay. Anyway, it feels like a prophecy here with skywriting the fates. You're going to come head to head with fate, meaning like you're going to come head to head with even like, look at the head of this. It's supposed to be a snake, but the head of it is a cat. Like this is the wildest reading I've ever done. You're gonna come head to head with fate. This feels like a prophecy. You have evolved your gifts. Again, there's a lot of things astrally that are happening. I keep feeling this energy of the closing door. You have here the horn cactus. I love that gem on the third eye is like all that I'm fixated on, all that I want to focus on. Something here is being protected. It's being protected. Yeah, by your community, by your ancestors, by the spirit team, by Saturn, by the planets, by fate, by everything. Like it's protected. This prophecy is protected. You guys are just something else. Let me switch. Let me shift. Sorry, let me shuffle these. Wow. It says here, mission uncovered. Yeah, that's the prophecy. Mission uncovered. Okay, you may have like a lot of animals that are attracted to you right now. You have here Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. The reason why this is, okay, my temples are like, I'm feeling pressure on my temples, but it's not a headache. The reason why this is coming in for you is because of the frequency that you have reached. Like you've hit a specific vibration. You've hit, your consciousness is connected to a higher frequency right now. And that's uncovering this mission, this fate, this prophecy. What I'm really fixated on is like, okay, these are two different decks. The energy just all of a sudden got really quiet on me too, so just bear with me. You see that? You see this light right here? You see how it continues? Right here. That. I don't know what that means, but I'm fixated on it. It's even here too. And it's going right through your, it's going right through also the center. This gem that I keep being fixated on too. I don't know. I'll be honest. Okay, so you're getting evolutionary downloads. You have here recall powered twice and future thinking. Oh my God. You're setting up your next cycle. Thank you, Spirit. How long did that take me to get to? You're setting up your next cycle. You're setting it up. How long is your next cycle? Because we saw completion, right? We saw completion, that closing door, because you're closing a cycle and you're starting a new one, but you're setting up your next cycle right now. You're setting it up. And that's where this prophecy, this fate, like the prophecy is setting in. That's that. Thank you. That's this line right here. It's like this is opening, whatever this is, wherever this is interdimensionally. It's opening like where the prophecy is kept, where the fated events, situations are kept, the fated possibilities, because there are infinite fated possibilities, right? Co-creation of destiny. But you've aligned yourself, and this is what's being unlocked, uncovered, mission uncovered. The prophecy is uncovered. So it breaks, so to speak, it opens, and it moves into the fortune's wheel, Saturn, to bring it in. I'm seeing the Chariot. To move this prophecy in your future. I believe this is what you have been dreaming about. This is what you have been tethered to. This is what you have been like picking up on for yourself. This is probably what we picked up on, where I'm just like, your future is coming from an unexpected direction. And here you have future thinking. So you've been thinking about, you knew when we did that reading, you knew, because I was reading your comments, and the way that reading hit a lot of you, it was just like, you knew that there was something big for you. You knew the way that you've been dreaming, the way that you've been cultivating, the way that you have been thinking, right? Your future thoughts. Because you unconsciously like tethered yourself to this prophecy. You didn't know that you were tethering yourself to this prophecy, to this, and to the synchronicities, to the spirit messages about it. do I even want to move further into this? Like, you know what? It feels like a mysterious, your fortune may come from any direction. It's going to feel like a fortune. It's going to feel very abundant. It's going to feel like a mysterious win, right? But remember Goddess Isis flapping her wings to create the mysterious winds for the mysterious winds. So there's like, what am I picking up on? You know what? I actually have Goddess Isis here. Let me go to her. I did not know she was going to come through like this. I don't know. I've never done a reading like this before. Or maybe I have. I don't know. But this feels crazy. But it's not. It's not. It's just you're just like you're in a really high vibrational realm. You unknowingly tethered yourself to this prophecy. Okay, you have here the divine sun child. It says, blessings of the sun flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil. Just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert, it is your time to shine bright. Abundance of Sothis. Abundance in many forms is increasing in flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. That's what you're doing too. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms over and over and over again. So that's what this is. Okay. So not only have you tethered yourself to this prophecy that is uncovering, you've tethered yourself to your mission that is also uncovered. You're connected to, because your mission is like, it's a high vibrational frequency. You're getting evolutionary downloads. Okay, that's part of your mission, to deliver these information to the world. But you're also building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. That's why I'm like really fixated on this light, because that light is a channel. Thank you, Spirit. That's a channel. And that's why your very first card was the Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing, because that's what you have also perhaps unconsciously tethered yourself to. So there's not just one channel. There's many channels that are all of a sudden unfolding. Many channels where abundance can be delivered to you. I feel like that is why you have been in this energy for quite some time, because these channels were not built yet. These channels were not built yet. You, Libra, you tethered yourself to the messages, to the prophecy, to the abundance. You unconsciously like had this crazy spiritual experience where you had a knowing that this was coming, and the next step is to build the channels so that they can come to you. That's what's taking place right here. And so Goddess Isis, with the mysterious flap of her wings, creating the mysterious winds to bring in the mysterious winds, they're going to flow to you and unexpected. Your fortune may come from any direction. And the any direction is the channels in which you build. Am I going to build my channel here? Am I going to build my channel here? You know what? I want to throw the compass on the map. Where do you want to build your channel? Where do you want to build your channel? So that the winds, the fortune can flow into you. So you've known this. Now it's time to build the channels, Libra. Build the channels. And that's these channels that I'm seeing here. You see that channel? You see, I feel like some of you have already started to build this channel, because look at your third eye. So some of you, you're building a stronger connection. You're building a stronger channel to receive fortunate, like the fortune of, meaning like abundant downloads, okay? Evolutionary and abundant downloads. So that's one channel that I see that you are building, okay? It's going to enhance. So some of you, your third eye is going to be expanding. Okay, you have another channel here of your heart that you're also building. Okay, this is your heart space. So you want more, the abundance of love is going to flow, okay, to you. There's going to be other forms of channels that you're building, okay? That's where these opportunities are going to come in. That's why I'm like, you're going to come head to head with them. How are you coming head to head with them? Well, you have to build the channels. Oh my God, what? Why did all these come out? No. Okay, well, I'm going to take it as a sign. I thought I was going to get one more. Okay, wow. You have here... Okay, Isis is really powerful in your space. You have here Knot of Isis. Part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. I feel like that's also why you had power recall here 2 times, because you're also channeling possibly Goddess Isis, or you're possibly channeling other goddesses that you're connected to, or other deities, or even your ancestors. Your ancestors have immense amount of power. So you're afforded her power. You can afford to hold the capacity of this Goddess Isis power. Or if you don't resonate with Goddess Isis, you can also, take this as other goddesses in your life or your ancestors. This could also be your higher self. Okay, where do I want to read? Okay, you have your Spirit of Isis. I'm sorry, 3 of them came out. Beloved, initiate. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has a spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you. Believe. Okay, so don't give up. Believe. And I feel like this reading came in perfect timing, because we've been channeling this for you for months. The energy hasn't changed. Remember how I said the energy hasn't changed. You're moving still down the same path, still in the same direction, just the details are changing. And those details that are changing are the channels that you are building, because you're opening yourself up to receive new synchronicities and messages about the abundance that is coming in from the future. That is this future thinking. But you're also creating your new cycle. There are so many layers to this. I hope I'm not losing you guys right now. Okay. Pillar of light. We're going to bring this down to earth a little bit. Okay. We're going to bring this down to earth. We're going to talk about your cycle, because you're thinking ahead right now. There's a lot of things that you're thinking ahead. There's a lot of opportunities that you're preparing for, so that when they connect with you, it's your gift is going to come into play. Your gift, right time, right place, right fortune. Okay. So we're going to talk about your cycle, the future that you're creating. You're creating your next cycle right now. Okay, we're going to bring things down to earth a little bit, because these channels are also for tangible abundance. Okay, so like material things, material forms, because abundance of Sothis, said, enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms. Okay, so, all right, you have your pillar of light. Pillar of light burning bright, earth star below, soul star above. Burn away all that is not light, transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis descend, your blessing and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection completely embraced by divine perfection. Remember how I said something is protected? I said this, your mission, your evolutionary downloads, this prophecy, that is protected. Okay, so that's just a huge confirmation. And then you have your truths unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what appears to be. So your third eye, okay, the channel of your third eye, not only is this for these evolutionary downloads, but you're gonna see through bullshit, basically. I mean, look, the reason why this reading is a lot, because you have a full system upgrade right now. Like your entire system, mind, body, spirit, your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body, everything is just upgrading right now. So I feel like this reading is the way that it is. Okay, let's I need to come down to earth. This is a lot. I need to come down. Let me bring some messages to earth. Let's ground. So we're using the Good Tarot. All right, Spirit. What else for Libra? Let's bring these messages down to earth, please. Oh, you have the door. The Hermit, number 9. You could be connected to a Virgo, but number 9 is endings. I was talking about the closing door, right? Yeah, because you're about to pass through the door to your new cycle. You're creating your new cycle right now. So you could be in recluse, like you could be just, like you've shut the door on others for now, just to kind of protect your sacred space, so that you can create, that you can forge, that you can manifest, that you can it's so that you can have this full system upgrade. You're highly protected right now, okay? Like a lot of things are not going to be coming in, because a lot of things are upgrading and uncovering. Truths are being unveiled to you, and your new cycle is being forged right now. So nothing can come in and nothing can go out right now. It's like you need to stay in this, again, same place, same direction, but the details are changing around you is what I'm seeing here. This is just confirmation with this Hermit card. But I think for you, maybe this is just to kind of ease you right now, that you are exactly where you need to be in this Hermit energy, okay? This is also very strong. Earth power is Virgo. So grounding these spiritual energies, a lot of these energies are going to be grounded. They're going to be rooted, I just heard. There were a lot of tree imagery in Virgo's reading. So yeah, transformation, 13. So a lot of things are going to be rooted right now because you're going through a really powerful transformation. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, your fortune. Your fortune. Your fortune is coming from any direction. And here's the big Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Earth. Okay, so let's get into some earthly energies. You could be connected to a Scorpio. You could be connected to a Virgo. I am seeing... Every time I want to go down to earth, they're not done. The future is on the other side of that door. The future is on the other side of that door. It's just the transformation is happening first. Okay. That's, again, Spirit, that's just another confirmation. Some of you, like, this is, again, the abundance. Like, you're getting a lot of abundance in many forms, but it's tangible abundance. This is an increase in your money. There's something here with your career, with your job, your path. Maybe you're a business owner, CEO, entrepreneur. Okay, I see you like starting from the ground up on something here with transformation. Like you're transforming your business, or you are approaching, thank you, Spirit, you're approaching something that you're doing from a different angle. Like you want to do something again, but you're not starting from ground zero. Thank you, Spirit. You're actually starting from experience. And that's why this Phoenix is here, because there's a fire, there's a flame that is burning from your previous experience. The lessons that you have gained, the wisdom that you have gained, you're able to do something again, but you're not starting from ground zero. So I don't know if some of you have the perception that you're starting from ground zero, but you're not. You're not. So I do see someone like giving something a try. It could be that you're doing something for the very first time, but you have the experience now to do it. Or for some of you, you're redoing something that you've already started. And it's definitely going to grow. Ace of Earth. Yeah. 8 of Water. See the fortune chest, like the treasure chest beside you, but there's a boat coming from the future. Okay. Some of you, there's going to have to be some kind of sacrifice where you may be leaving something behind because you know that where you're going to, you can't take this with you. Okay. I'm also seeing like, well, if you leave your treasure chest behind, we'll give you the Ace of Pentacles, kind of like a sacrifice or an exchange. Like, you know that, how do I explain that? Some of you may be single mothers, your home. Sorry, there's a lot of earthly messages coming in now. How do I explain that? An exchange, an energy exchange. Okay, it's like, okay, I'll explain it this way. It's like you don't want to play with this anymore. It's like a toy that you don't want to play with because you know you're going to get a bigger toy. It's like an old toy that served you well, that you've had for a very long time, but you're going to get a bigger toy. So you're just like, you're able to detach from something because you know you're getting something else, or it's time for you to get something else. Okay, it's time for you to get something else. It's time for you to leave this behind, to move into something greater and better for yourself. But this also serves the greater good. I'm seeing a family. I'm seeing a family with you. So whatever you do, Libra, it's not just for you. It's for others around you is what I'm seeing here. It's interesting because, you know, this is actually the very thing that you have tethered yourself to. Remember here where I was really having a hard time explaining this, what you tethered yourself to, the fortune, the prophecy that you unknowingly tethered yourself to. It's actually this boat That's why this boat has been able to like find you, because obviously because it's yours. What is yours will never pass you by. But like that tether, like you may have even felt the tugging of this future. Wow. You may have felt the future like calling you or tugging on you too. And that's why it's like easier for you to kind of drop something or leave something behind, let it go, right? We did talk, Goddess Isis did talk about letting something go. I don't know where it is. Yeah. Yeah. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. There's definitely a lot with this 8 of water. You've been in anticipation for a while. And I can't get sometimes I channel how long your cycles are. For some reason I can't with you. Maybe, I don't know. Wow, 4 of Wands, 4 of Fire. Yeah, see, remember I was like, I think your future has been calling you. You've been hearing the call of the future. You've been hearing the sound, the flute. And that's why like it's easy for you to kind of drop, surrender, let go of what you need to let go, because you know something bigger is coming for you. Okay, last card, and then we'll shift, okay? The Sun. Yeah, we're gonna shift into love. Okay, so you have here the Sun. Wow, Leo energy, yes, with the Sun. Libra, this is like really beautiful and divine. You've heard the messenger of fire again. Like you've been getting inclinations about this. You've been getting, see all the spirit around you with the orbs. You've been getting a lot of messages about the Sun, a lot of messages about the Sun. Why? I feel like I read that somewhere. Yes, the divine sun child with Isis. And here's the sun, and here's the child, the divine sun child. So I'm going to read this, and then we're going to shift. Blessings of the sun flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. It is your time to shine bright. Let's get into love. Wow, Libra. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you. I know that I know sometimes it's like, where is she getting at? It always comes together at the end, doesn't it? It always comes together. So thank you for bearing with me through that, okay? And if you like watch the whole thing, that's definitely for you. Okay, sorry, I'm just cleaning up the energy. Okay. So love. Okay, so Gemini energy. I'm getting also something about June, number 6, June, the month of June of this year. So the song ABBA started to come through. Take a chance on me. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Okay, that's a very, very, very specific message. So I'm going to get into love and like other messages, okay? So other messages may come through about your path, job, career, but we're focusing on love, Spirit. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Take a chance on me. Oh. Oh, you got the Sun card again. Yes. Wow. Okay, the answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track. Wow. Right on track, and you had the train that came out about on track. So something is on track here. That's very, very, very evident. Okay. If you asked a specific question, the answer is yes, it's right on track at this time. See, remember I was like, you're moving in the same direction, but the details are just changing. So that is again confirmation that you're on the right path. Okay, so if you've been wondering about your path, if you're on the right path, yes, you're on the right path. Okay, so keep going, no resistance, steady climb up. Okay, someone needs to just like, don't sweat the small stuff, let it go. Accidents happen, mistakes happen, let it go. It's a minor problem, okay? It's not a big deal. Some of you may be fixated on that or holding on to an unresolved. But see, it's interesting. It's unresolved because you have the perception it's unresolved because you are not letting it go, or someone isn't letting it go, but it's not a big deal. So as soon as you let it go, it's resolved, is what I'm seeing here. Some of you, yeah, next phase, we talked about that. Being prepared to go, okay? That's exactly your spiritual growth journey. Okay, so regarding love, this could be new love, okay? This could also be someone that you have dealt with that, had some kind of, maybe they made a mistake, maybe you made a mistake. I'm kind of feeling like it's them. But they're saying, like, leave it in the past, like, leave the issues in the past. Where this person wants to go with you, is to have a fresh start. So that's why that song came through of Take a Chance on Me. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Okay. You two are soulmates. You have a very strong soul contract with this person. You've definitely done this before with them. I'm getting a past life with, oh, interesting. Okay. So I'm getting a past life energy where you both traveled. I'm hearing country to country. You were immigrants in a past life together. Yeah, you did this dance before. You've been very close to one another before, and you had to pack up and go and move from one country to another country, and you did it together. Wow, I'm getting a very specific love story here. It's very, very specific. I don't know if other storylines will come in, but let's see. Let's continue to flow. Victim mentality, confusion, the blinders, hyper-focus, concentration, restriction. Okay, tell me about this. Confirmation bias. Some of you, you're taking, okay, this is a very specific message for someone. Some of you, you're taking the messages from spirit to confirm your bias. Be careful of that, because some of you are sitting in victim mentality or in anxiety. I just heard the word pressure. Okay, so you're receiving signs from the universe, or you're perceiving that those are signs from the universe, but really it's confirmation bias. They're not actually signs from the universe, so just be careful of that. Sometimes we see things and we think it's a sign, but that just feeds our victim mentality. Okay, yeah, that's something that you need to protect yourself from, that you need to be on guard, that you need to ward off the victim mentality. You need to work through that because you're resisting some kind of clarity that the divine is sending you, or you could be resisting your own intuition. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a message. So there's a storyline coming in that there's someone around you that is not very healthy for you. You need to protect yourself against this person. Maybe you've blocked this person. Maybe you do need to block this person because they definitely confuse you. This person does not like it when you grow because they can't grow themselves. Every time you evolve, every time you think about, the ways that you beautifully think, Libra, your mind is just so powerful. This person tries to resist that or make you think that you're confused. Like that's not the truth. When it is the truth, it's your truth. So they're manipulating your truth. Okay, this could be a narcissist in your family or a friend. Maybe this is a lover that you used to date and you're trying to work through that. You're trying to heal that. You're trying to let it go. Trying to release that baggage. Yeah, abundance again. Okay, this is like the 100th time that abundance has come out for you. The grapes, fertility, prosperity, goodness, plentiful, enjoying the fruits of your labor, bearing fruit. I am seeing pregnancy. Yes, pregnancy. I'm seeing the line on the pregnancy test. I'm seeing the line on the pregnancy test, the rainbow. You may have been trying to get pregnant for a very long time. This is a very specific message for someone. Okay. You are going to get pregnant. You've been working at this for a very long time. Be careful of your consumption for alcohol if you are trying to get pregnant. That's a message for someone out there. I'm seeing a connection that has been developing over time. Okay, news, communication, strong opinion, make known. Wow, okay, yes. So this relationship is not the end. The end is just the beginning. This relationship is resurrecting, is starting again. Again, remember I mentioned like this person wants to have a fresh start with you, So that is very evident here. And you also had that transformation card in the Good Tarot as well. So that is the theme. I'm seeing 6-9, which is Cancer energy. So you may be connected to a Cancer, but this person wants to have a fresh start with you and they're going to make that known. Okay, take a chance on me if you change your mind on the first in line. So they're going to wait for you to change your mind. Last card, then we'll get into the tarot. Yeah, okay, so it's your choice, Forked Road. It's your choice. You have the choice to take this person, to move on with this person. You're going to have a moment of truth with this person. It's going to be a turning point for you because if you don't take this person or move on with this person, that soul contract will close and you'll start a new soul contract with someone else. So you're going to have a moment of truth for yourself. Okay, but you have the free will and choice. You have the opportunity. Okay. Some of you may want to change your circumstance, but yeah, this person wants to repair. This person wants to work on it. This person wants to recover. They want to make things right. They want to restore. You have here upgrade again. This is like the second time this has come up for you of this like full system upgrade. So even your love life is being upgraded. Okay, even your love life is being upgraded. It's not just your your spiritual development and your physical body, your spiritual body, your mental, emotional body, all of that. But your love life is also being upgraded here. And that's why there's this fresh start and transformation in this connection if you want it. But this person definitely wants to repair. They're definitely, I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles. They definitely want to proceed carefully with you because they know that there are some things of the past that have been done. But see, Spirit here is saying it's a minor problem. Let it go. Like there's much more to this connection than meets the eye. You could see like that eye here. Than meets the eye of whatever happened in the past. Okay. Okay. So let's get into the tarot and let's see if we get further energies on this connection. So this connection is the only storyline I'm getting regarding love. It's just what I'm seeing here, but if I get any other storylines, I will speak on it. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through. For Libra. For Libra, please, Spirit. Thank you. There's that Ace of Cups. Okay, the Tower. So that's how we're going to start. And there's that Three of Wands. There's that big whammy Ace of Pentacles again. There's a lot in your future, Libra. There's many beautiful things in the future. And I feel like that is this Tower. This Tower is that transformation card that we also saw in the Good Tarot. It actually had the Phoenix in the palm of the hand, and here's the Phoenix again. So whatever is ending here in your life, whatever is, being destroyed, Phoenix, it's resurrecting. It's resurrecting as something even better. You have a chance to rebuild here. You have a chance to start over, start again. Okay. So this theme is in your space. Okay. Yeah. So something is ending. Something, again, it's resurrecting. You're letting it go. Whenever, it's interesting because whenever you let something go here with that spilt milk, whenever you let this go, that's actually what creates the shift, because the Tower is the shifts. And that's what brings in the future energies of the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this shift of the Tower is what's bringing in the future Three of Wands. This could be in any area in your life that you may resonate. Okay. Okay, all right. I'm seeing someone here is a social media influencer. You have a very strong opinion. I feel like you have had some kind of setback. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, against like I don't know if you speak on something very controversial, but you've had to like block some people, or you felt like at one point you almost like dimmed your voice. You almost dimmed your voice because of like the pushback that you may have been receiving, but Spirit is saying just block them, ward off those unwanted energies, continue to speak on what you want, what you feel like you need to speak. This is going to bring you a lot of abundance and prosperity as well. I see you like trending on social media. I see you being heard by the right people. I see that this is also going to improve your public speaking skills. You're going to be speaking publicly on different platforms. Okay, not just online, but like physically. People are going to be viewing you sitting. I'm seeing a conference and you speaking. Spirit really wants you to step into that. That's part of your mission that you're uncovering, or perhaps this prophecy. Yeah, death again. Ace of Pentacles won't leave the bottom of the deck. I mean, this is... There's a lot of prosperity and abundance for you, Libra. A lot of things are ending, but see, they're shifting. You're in a transitional period right now. See, this relationship is transforming as well. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing 8 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Pentacles here. There's something new that is catching your attention regarding your work, or a project has caught your attention. You may quit a job. I don't see anyone being fired. I actually see you have the control over your future here with this 3 of Wands, and this person is holding that. Excuse me. Yeah, there's someone at work in your career that doesn't allow you to speak, or you feel like your creativity is shunned, or your creativity is not allowed. So you want to take control over this. You want to take control over your own destiny. It's like, you're not firing me, you're not letting me go, I quit, or something like that. You're ending something at a current job. You don't feel motivated there anymore. You're going to move somewhere new. That's for someone out there. Nine of Wands. Who's this 9 of Wands? 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Who's this 9 of Wands? You don't want to put time into something anymore. You want to end it. Yeah, that could be that work situation that I just talked about. You don't want to put time into something anymore. It's like bothering you. It's been hurting you to stay somewhere. Again, like, you want to take control. I keep seeing you holding that wand. You want to control this. You don't want something to be out of your control anymore, or you don't want someone to dictate your fortune. You don't want someone to dictate your future. You dictate your future. Okay, you're in the flow. You're in the flow. You don't want anyone to break that. So that's what I'm seeing here. Like, you're not putting time into something anymore. You're ending it. The Sun. Again, there's the Chariot. I just heard better days, happier days. Right place, right time, right fortune. Yeah, see, 5 of Wands in the reverse. It's like a lot of people getting in the way of your fortune. A lot of people that maybe not, they're not necessarily in the way, but you're just like, I feel the sun. Like, I feel this abundance. I just got to clear the noise. You're just moving past it. That's why, like, you're ending. There's a lot of things transforming. You're moving in a new era. That's the sun. The sun is a new era. The sun is a new cycle. You're creating your new cycle right now. And so I feel like you're doing a lot of cleaning up. There's that Hermit again. Is there any other storylines? I'm not getting any other storylines. There's that Knight of Pentacles, fell right in my hand. Some of you hold hands a lot with this person, or like you really love to hold hands with this person, because they didn't fall out of the deck. They literally, like, I caught them. Someone is going to catch you at the right place, right time, again, right opportunity. A lot of things are going to align for you, Libra. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. This person is going to proceed very carefully. Okay, that's just confirmation of what we talked about earlier. They're going to proceed very carefully with you. Yeah, they're going to communicate. Ace of Swords. It is going to feel like a victory. It's going to feel like this person has overcome a challenge, or that the both of you have overcome something. And this is going to bring a lot of relief and a lot of happiness that the both of you have been able to I just heard recover. Yeah, Justice, Libra energy, that's you. Are there any, I'm not getting any other storylines. I typically get like many, but I'm not seeing them. Your message is very specific with what you're experiencing. Again, we did see the Queen, a lot of messages are repeating a lot of energies. You did have the Queen of Pentacles earlier. I was picking up a single mother or a single father, but I am seeing a single mother here. You're gonna, okay, so there's a single mom, single dad. You're gonna receive something from the government. Maybe a check from the government, something that's gonna help you. Okay. Maybe this is something that you've been fighting over, or like in some kind of legal agreement or legal disagreement. I don't know. But I'm seeing some kind of matter be in your favor. Okay, last card. Anything else for Libra? The Empress. That's that fertility. That's that. I was saying, someone, you've been taking a while to get pregnant. Okay, you're in a very abundant time. Your fertility. So I'm seeing pregnancy. This is the pregnancy card. Okay, but also with the Sun. Wow, the Sun and the Empress are incredible energies for you. Just confirmation of what we channeled, but also new beginnings. This new cycle. You're creating your new cycle right now. I'm seeing a boy. Some of you have a daughter, you're going to have a boy. Yeah, this is pregnancy. I can feel it. Okay. So this is what I have. Libra, thank you for being, it's 111. Thank you for being here with me. I love you guys so much. Memberships are open on the channel. If you want to join as a member, feel free to do so. I do readings every Wednesday for the members if you select the second membership bundle. And I am also open for personal readings. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.